A is for a great place to be. Thank you for coming to the Plata County Humane Society. It is a great place to be. You have just taken your first step in finding your new forever friend. The shelter is a great place that is full of love and care. The people that work here love the animals very much. Every animal that is brought here is hopeful that they will have a forever family who loves them. So please take your time, say hello to every animal, come back often, and when you are ready to make an Animal's Day, please adopt it into your family. By Liam F.
D is for dogs are man's best friend. Have you ever wondered why dogs are considered to be man's best friend? Dogs can be counted on to be very helpful in sad times. If you are feeling bad, your dog knows just how you feel. Dogs were domesticated by people thousands of years ago for protection and companionship. Dogs are smart and can be trained to do different kinds of work. Dogs don't judge you. They love you no matter what. So if you need a best friend, consider a dog. They will never let you down. By Lorian.
E is for educate your family on dog safety. Dog safety is important. No one likes to get bit by an aggressive dog. Here are 5 ways you can be safe around all dogs. Always walk your dog on a leash. Always ask permission to pet another dog. Let it sniff your hand first. When you're not walking your dog, keep him or her indoors or in a fenced area. Never try to pull something out of a dog's mouth or approach it when it's eating. Don't run away from a strange dog. Stand still and quiet with your hands at your sides. Follow these safety rules, and you and your family will be safe around all dogs. By Carson.
For friends don't chain friends. What do we mean by friends don't chain friends? We mean that it is cruel to chain your dog for a long period of time. Some people leave them chained for hours, days, months, or even years. Here's what can happen to dogs who get chained up for a long time. Friendly dogs become unhappy and mean. Some dogs have chains growing into their necks. Dogs who are on chains can get all twisted up and can't reach their food or water. Of course, if you go into a store from a walk with your dog, it's okay to chain them to a pole for a very short time. If you love your dog, make sure it has a fenced yard and gets lots of love and exercise. Bye, Aspen.
H is for how to deal with the loss of a dear companion. When a pet dies, it is sad for all of us. Here are some tips on dealing with the passing of our beloved pet. Throw a funeral or a memorial service for it. Invite family and friends. Bless it. Give yourself some time before getting a new pet. Pets are friends. Be sad when they pass, but move on. There are new forever friends waiting for you at the shelter. By Zach.
I is for information about the Humane Society. The La Plata County Humane Society is one of the finest animal shelters in this area. The employees work hard to make sure that all of the animals receive the best possible care. In 2010, almost 2,821 animals came into the shelter. Of those animals, 1,638 were adopted out to loving, caring homes. 474 were returned to their owners. 242 were transferred to larger shelters to be adopted out. 287 were feral or sick and had to be euthanized. 163 were put to sleep due to the owner request. The shelter relies heavily on donations to keep their doors open. Please help give homeless animals a second chance by donating to the shelter. Recorded by Mr. Harder.
J is for just right adopting. Here are some questions that you need to think about before deciding to adopt an animal from the Humane Society. Are you at least 21 years old? What is the energy level of your animal? You and your pet's energy level should match. What size of animal is right for you? How did it do on its assessment? Ask a kennel tech. Who will take care of it? Do they know how much work it is? How does it get along with your animals? Do you have enough money to adopt it, license it, and take it for checkups? If you can answer these questions and still want to adopt it, then it's just right adopting. By Joey.
K is for kids' top 5 reasons to adopt from an animal shelter. There are millions of animals who need homes. Here are 5 reasons why you should adopt a pet from the animal shelter. You will save a life and help a neglected or abused heart. You get a healthy pet. They have great veterinarians who make sure the shelter animals are all healthy. You'll save money because you won't have to spay or neuter the animal and it will have had its shots. You won't be supporting the pet stores who get their puppies from puppy mills. You have a forever friend who badly needs a loving home and family. So please adopt your next pet from the animal shelter. It's the right thing to do. By Ellie.
L is for Lonely Hearts Club. Did you know that dogs who are at the shelter for 45 days or more are in the Lonely Hearts Club? Why not pick a pit bull or a plain Jane kind of dog who has been waiting for a long time for their forever family? They're usually very nice dogs. Dogs who have been at the shelter for a long time want a home so badly. Dogs that are at the shelter too long get put to sleep. So be a lover of Lonely Hearts Club. Adopt a lonely heart before it's too late. Bye, Sydney.
M is for must care for your pet. Here are some great tips for always taking good care of your dog. In winter, don't leave your dog outside in the cold for long periods of time. Wind chill makes stays colder than you think. In summer, provide plenty of fresh water and shade for your dog. Dogs can get sunburned, especially short-haired dogs and ones with pink skin and white hair. Don't keep them in a hot car for very long. Don't keep medicine in or on a dresser or bedside table where your dog might get to it. It could make your dog very sick. Follow these tips and your dog will be a healthy, happy friend for a long time. Bye, Bailey.
And is for no love, no service. People who don't love or respect their animals often are cruel to them. It's important to know the signs of neglect or abused animals and what to do about it. Signs of abuse or neglect. The animal has sores and cuts. It has patches of messy fur. The animal is extremely thin. It is limping and can't walk. You see an owner beating the animal cowers or is vicious. Take the first step. Report it. Tell the type of cruelty you saw, who was involved, the date of the abuse, the location of the abuse. Be a good citizen and help the defenseless animal by reporting all animal abuse.
Q is for quit letting your dogs run free. Animal protection officers love animals and don't want to see them get hurt or hurt others. Although they have many duties, the most common call they respond to are dog-at-large calls. Here are some problems with letting dogs run free. Dogs can hurt other animals, including pets and wildlife, or get into fights with other dogs. Loose dogs can bite people. Dogs running on streets or roads can cause car accidents. Dogs often raid garbage cans and leave their waste everywhere. Dogs that have not been fixed can contribute to the problem of unwanted, homeless puppies. The Animal Protection Department asks people to be responsible pet owners and keep dogs under control at all times. Recorded by Mrs. Struthopoulos.
R is for responsible pet ownership. Do's and don'ts. Responsible pet ownership is just using common sense with your animal. Here are some do's and don'ts of responsible pet ownership. Do's. Feed your pet twice a day and make sure it has water. Give it plenty of love, affection, and exercise. Keep control of your pet. Leave your pet at home on a hot day. Pick up after your pet. Be kind and patient when training your pet. Don'ts. Never give it candy or chocolate. Don't chain or hurt your pet. Don't let your pet run loose and jump on people. Don't leave your pet in a car on a hot day with the windows rolled up. Don't leave your pet's waste on the ground. Don't assume that everyone loves pets like you do. By Jacqueline.
T is for training your pet. Why is training your pet so important? Because a dog might attack another person or another dog if you don't train it to follow the rules. You and your dog have to work together to teach it how to behave. You should put your dog in obedience class so it will know the rules like not jumping up, how to sit or stay, and always coming when it is called. So train your dog. Everyone, including your dog, will love you for it.
W is for working dogs save lives. Working dogs are very smart dogs who are specially trained to be great helpers and companions. Rescue workers, police, and the military use working dogs to sniff out people, bombs, drugs, or other things. Working dogs can guide the blind or help people with seizures and other disabilities. If you see a working dog doing its job, always ask before you pet it. Don't distract it from what it is supposed to be doing. Some of the best working dogs were once shelter dogs. Could your shelter dog be trained to be a working dog? By Angelo.
X is for exercise your pet. Lack of exercise is one of the biggest reasons for pets having all sorts of physical and mental problems. Here are some important tips on exercising your pet. Take your dog for a walk or run every day for at least 30 minutes. Try playing with your dog, cat, hamster, bunny, or bird. Do something fun with your cat, like hold a string above its nose and let it play. Go to the dog park and let your dog run and chase other dogs. Doing something active with your dog will help it have a fun and wonderful life. Bye, Belle.
Y is for young animals are cute, but everyone loves adorable puppies and kittens. But before you adopt one, please think about these things. They cost more money than older dogs or cats, and you have to buy special food for them. You will have to house train them and train them to obey you. They take a lot of time and patience. They may chew up your stuff. They grow up to be big dogs or cats in no time. When you adopt an animal, you have to care for it and give it lots of love, no matter how old it is. Just be sure you know what you are getting yourself into. When you adopt